I left my home in Norfolk, Virginia, California on my mind. I straddled a Greyhound and rode him into Raleigh and on across Carolina. We stopped at Charlotte and bypassed Rock Hill. We never was a minute late. We were 90 miles out of Atlanta by sundown, rolling out of Georgia State. Now we had motor trouble that turned into a struggle halfway across Alabama. And that hound broke down and left us all stranded in downtown Birmingham. Right away I bought me a through train ticket and riding across Mississippi clean. I was out on the midnight flyer out of Birmingham, smoking into New Orleans. Somebody helped me get out of Louisiana, helped me get to Houston town. There are people there who care a little about me, and they won't let a poor boy down. Now sure as you're born, they bought me a silk suit and put luggage in my hand. And I woke up high over Albuquerque on a jet to the promised land. Working on a T-bone steak, a la carte flying over to the Golden State. When the pilot told us in 13 minutes he would get us to the terminal gate. Now won't you swing down Chariot, come down easy, taxi to the terminal zone. Cut your engines and cool your wings and let me make it to the telephone. Los Angeles, give me Norfolk, Virginia, Tidewater 41009. Tell the folks back home it's the promised land calling and the poor boys on the line. Tell the folks back home it's the promised land calling and the poor boys on the line. The sound of music is a wide range of sounds and styles, and I just did a song that was a million seller back in the rock and roll era of the 50s. And our country place point provers include Miss Country Gayle, the Gems, the Sound 70s, and our guests, the exciting Oak Ridge Boys. It's all right after this sound message, so stay with us, won't you? Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely and talented Miss Crystal Gayle.
If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well in a castle dark or a fortress strong with chains upon my that ghost is me, and I will never be set free as long as I'm a ghost that you can't see. If I could read your mind, love, what a tale your thoughts could tell. Just like a paperback novel, the kind that drugstore sell. When you reach the part where the heartaches come, the hero would be me. The hero often fails, and you won't read that book again because the ending's just too hard to take. I walk away like a movie star who gets burned in a three-way script. Enter number 2, a movie king to play the scene of bringing all the good things out in me. But for now, love, let's be real. I never thought I could feel this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. Thank you. In 1970, the Gospel Music Association named the Oak Ridge Boys Best Male Group. In 1971, the entire recording industry named their Talk About Good Times the Grammy-winning gospel album. So all I have left to say is, here are my favorite gospel singers, the Oak Ridge Boys.
Troublesome times are here, filling men's hearts with fear. Freedom we all hold dear, now is at stake. Humbling your heart to God, saves from the chastening rod. Seek the way pilgrims trod, Christians away. Jesus is coming soon, it's night or noon. Many will meet their doom, trumpets will sound. All of the dead shall rise, righteous meet in the sky. Going where no one dies, heavenward bound. Troubles will soon be o'er, happy forevermore. When we meet on that shore, free from all care. Rising up in the sky, telling this world goodbye. Homeward we then shall fly, glory to share. Jesus is coming soon, it's night or noon. Many will meet their doom, trumpets will sound. All the dead shall rise, righteous meet in the sky. Going where no one dies, heavenward bound. Jesus is coming soon, it's night or noon. Many will meet their doom, trumpets will sound. All of the dead shall rise, righteous meet in the sky. Going where no one dies, heavenward bound.
Little Willie. Oh, my goodness. Lord, after 14 years, Dwayne, tell me something. How does it feel to win a Grammy?
I guess, Jim Ed, it feels to us the same way it does any musician. That's probably, I guess, the biggest honor a musician can be paid, and it's just thrilling.
Well, I'm sure that you really enjoyed it. How many times have you been up for a Grammy before?
This was the 5th year. It was time we were winning, because there's only 5 in the top 5, and we took our share playing last place.
Well, I think it's great that you won, though. Let me ask you something, though. You've been on the Johnny Cash show. You've been on the Tonight Show. Do you have to change your material or anything in order to do those shows?
I really don't think so, Jim Ed. It's a beautiful day in which we're living as far as the music business is concerned, because it seems this day and time that gospel music is beginning to attract attention like country music did like 5 years ago, and people of all different walks of life are beginning to accept it as a major music, and it's more like people are coming to us instead of us having to change our style and go to them.
That's good. Very well said. Well, you've played with such greats as Red Foley and Jimmy Davis. I have one more question to ask. Will you sing one of my favorite songs?
We'd love to.
By the Oak Ridge Boys. It's called I Know.
Okay.
Some people say that this old-time religion, it's just a thing of the past. But in this modern age that we're living, it's the only thing that will last. Now you may think that I'm a little old-fashioned. Well, friend, that's all right with me. But I'm so glad that
Christian, and from sin I have been set free. I know, there's no doubt about it. He lives in my heart, and I'm gonna shout it. I know, my sins are forgiven, and I'm on my way to a place that's called heaven. Not long ago, at an old-fashioned meeting, I knelt on my knees there in prayer. He lifted my burden, sent shackles fell from me, and his presence was so real everywhere. Now that this load that I carry is lighter, and he changed my gray skies to blue, my steps are now higher, for I have this assurance that his sweet love will carry me through. I know, there's no doubt about it. He lives in my heart, and I'm gonna shout it. I know, my sins are forgiven, and I'm on my way to a place that's called heaven. Come go with me to the land over yonder, prepared for the pure and the true. It's a place where sickness and death cannot enter. I'm going, brother, how about you? Maybe today, or maybe tomorrow he'll return in robes of pure white. I'm packing up now, getting my things together. Who knows, he might come tonight. I know, there's no doubt about it. He lives in my heart, and I'm gonna shout it. I know, my sins are forgiven, and I'm on my way to the place that's called heaven. I know, there's no doubt about it. He lives in my heart, and I'm gonna shout it. I know, my sins are forgiven, and I'm on my way to a place that's called heaven.
There's only one.
We have, thank you. We've had an awful lot of requests here at the Country Place, and let me say a great big thanks to all of you for writing to us. Post Office Box 650 here in Nashville, Tennessee. But there's one particular song that we have done that we've got an awful lot of requests for here lately. It's a reading that I did from a book called A Value of Time. Mr. Jimmy Moore wrote it. Dottie, may I please? The title of the poem is called Through the Fields. The little boy there, running in the field, he reminds me of me so very much. 'Cause I used to run just like that, through that same field. He doesn't know there's anything else in the world outside of this golden moment of sage grass and the warming sun. And I remember that smell, fresh, mixed with the warm breeze, makes you want to run fast and jump high. Lord, thanks for all of those times I ran through your fields. And thanks for that little boy who just carried me back to enjoy those moments again. I pray that when he outgrows the fields, he won't ever forget where they are. Let him learn the warmth of seeing and feeling and the joy of expressing it. Teach him the value of character, the virtue of patience, and the power of kindness. And when he no longer has to jump to touch the branches, fill him with the love of living. Help him to see things as they are and make him a man, O Lord. But not too much of a man to admit the tear that just ran down my face. Give him all of these things, Lord, 'cause he's my son. A value of time. And now, Mr. Bobby Goldsboro recorded it. It's called Watching Scotty Grow. There he sits with the pen and a yellow pad. What a handsome lad. That's my boy. BRLFQ spells mom and dad. Well, that ain't too bad, 'cause that's my boy. You can have your TV and your nightclubs, and you can have your drive-in picture shows. I'll stay right here with my little man near and listen to the radio, bide my time watching Scotty grow. Making a castle out of building blocks and a cardboard box, that's my boy. Mickey Mouse says it's 13 o'clock. Well, that's quite a shock, but that's my boy. In 4 short years I've gone from rags to riches, and what I did before that I don't know. So let it rain on my window pane, I've got my own rainbow. We're sitting here shining, watching Scotty grow. Riding on Daddy's shoulders off to bed, old sleepyhead, that's my boy. Gotta have a drink of water and a story read, a teddy bear named Fred, that's my boy. Well, what's that you say, Mama? Come on and keep your feet warm. Well, save me a place, I'll be there in a minute or so. I think I'll stay right here and say a little prayer before I go. Me and God are watching Scotty grow. Me and God are watching Scotty grow. Me and you are gonna watch this commercial, so if you'll stay right here, we'll be back in a minute or so. Me and God are watching Scotty grow. Scotty grow. Put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone. Let's pretend that we're together all alone. I'll tell the man to turn the jukebox way down low, and you can tell your friend there with you he'll have to go. Whisper to me, tell me, do you love me true? Or is he holding you the way I do? Though love is blind, make up your mind, I've got to know. Should I hang up, or will you tell him he'll have to go? That answers a few requests. Hey, we've got time to get the Oak Ridge boys back in here, and we're also going to be using our little Sound 70s. This is a song that they, well, it was a title song to your album, right? Talk, the Grammy Award winner. This is Talk About the Good Times. Are we ready? Yeah. Well, I remember when I was just children, a time when people used to treat their neighbors like a fellow man. Them all-day singings and them big prayer meetings, when a man was proud to walk up and shake his neighbor's hand. All right. Talk about the good times. Talk about the good times.
some good neighbor will help lift your burdens, and the simple joys of life your friends would share.
But the times are harder, and the people are changing. Today most folks couldn't tell you who the next door neighbors are. All the guns are loaded, the front door is bolted. Ain't this old world taking hate and fear just a little too far? Come on,
All right, talk about the good times. Talk about the good times.
wish I could just go back to the days I'm a-thinking of, when some friendly neighbor would help lift your burden, and the simple joys of life your friend would share.
Well, old granddaddy, God rest his soul now. Well, we had a big long talk together the day he died. He said, son, this world is so full of hate and venom that I can't wait to leave this old place and rest on the other side.